What would you do if gunfire erupted outside a college dorm just hours after students had returned to campus for a new semester? At Virginia State University, that nightmare became reality early Saturday morning. 5 people were shot, 1 was left in critical condition, and within hours, police made a startling discovery inside a campus dorm, a 19-year-old suspect hiding in a closet. The shooting happened at about 1:30 a.m. near the Quad Annex's residence halls in Ettrick, Virginia. When officers arrived, they found 5 people suffering from gunshot wounds outside the university housing area. The victims range in age from 17 to 23. One of them is a 20-year-old Virginia State University student who was treated and released, while another victim remains in critical condition. The other 3 suffered injuries that were not considered life-threatening. And then the investigation took an unexpected turn. Police arrested 19-year-old Cameron Harris of Henrico, Virginia, after finding him hiding inside a dormitory closet on the VSU campus. Authorities say Harris is not a Virginia State University student. In fact, 4 of the 5 people who were wounded are also not students at the university, a detail that immediately raises more questions about what brought everyone to the area in the middle of the night. Police have reportedly obtained 8 felony warrants in connection with the case, including allegations of malicious wounding and using a firearm during the commission of a felony. But this is where investigators are being very careful. Authorities have not publicly established a motive, and the university initially described the shooting as involving multiple suspects. After Harris was arrested, officials had not provided a clear public update explaining whether investigators were still looking for anyone else. That uncertainty is important, because the case is still developing. Investigators from the Chesterfield County Police Department are leading the investigation, with assistance from Virginia State University Police, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, and the Hanover County Sheriff's Office. Authorities have not released the victims' names, and they have not announced a possible motive for the shooting. For students and families, the timing makes this even more disturbing. The shooting happened just as Virginia State University was preparing to begin its fall semester. Residence halls had opened for returning students, and classes were scheduled to begin Monday. What should have been the beginning of a new academic year instead became a frightening morning of lockdowns, emergency vehicles, and students waiting for answers. The campus was initially placed under lockdown as police responded to the shooting and searched for information about those involved. That lockdown was later lifted, and university officials said law enforcement did not believe there was an immediate threat to the campus community. Still, authorities continued their investigation, while students were urged to monitor university communications for safety information and support resources. Virginia State University is a historically black college in Virginia, and the shooting has already prompted an emotional response from people connected to the school. Virginia Delegate Rosia Henson Jr., a VSU alumnus, said the news was heartbreaking and offered prayers for the victims, their families, and the entire university community. Virginia Governor Abigail Spanberger also expressed support for those injured and thanked first responders and law enforcement officers who rushed to the scene. But perhaps the biggest question now is what investigators discover next. Why did the shooting happen outside the residence halls? What was the relationship, if any, between the victims and the suspect? And was Harris acting alone, or will investigators identify additional people connected to the case? Right now, those answers aren't public, and authorities have not released enough information to draw conclusions. What is known is that 5 people were wounded, a young man remains in critical condition, and a 19-year-old has been arrested on 8 felony warrants. The investigation is continuing, and authorities are asking anyone with information to come forward. For a university preparing to welcome students back for a new semester, the focus now is on the victims, their families, and making sure the campus community can move forward safely. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Unix Media, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest news. Thanks for watching.